Title: Now I understand why my parents hated me my entire life. I used to think I was adopted. No, worse. I used to think my parents kept me just to hate me. Before you say therapy, hear me out, because what I found at 2:17 a.m. on my dad's laptop still doesn't feel real. Growing up, my parents treated me like a mistake they couldn't return. My sister got birthday parties. I got lectures. She broke a window. Kids will be kids. I got a B+ once, and my dad didn't speak to me for 2 weeks. My mom never hugged me. Not once. I used to count. By age 15, I stopped. They didn't starve me or beat me, so no one ever believed me when I said something was wrong. But there's a special kind of cruelty in being emotionally invisible. Every achievement was expected. Every failure was proof I was exactly who they feared. So I fought back. Not physically, but with words, defiance, silence. I stopped calling them mom and dad. I stayed out late. I argued over everything. If they treated me like the enemy, I'd act like one. And honestly, it felt good. For a while. Then my dad had a heart attack. He survived, but while he was in the hospital, my mom asked me to grab his old laptop from the garage. It was dusty, half broken, and slow, but curiosity got the better of me. One folder on the desktop was password protected. The name of the folder? Project. That's my first initial. I shouldn't have opened it. I did anyway. Inside were scanned documents, emails, and hospital records dated before I was born. Genetic reports, legal agreements, and a letter written by my dad but never sent. That's when everything clicked into place. I wasn't adopted. I was planned. Not as a child, but as a solution. Turns out, my parents were part of a private medical trial. My older sister had a rare genetic condition that would eventually kill her without a compatible donor. Doctors suggested an experimental route. Conceive a child engineered to be a perfect match. That child was me. From the moment I was born, my purpose was already decided. Bone marrow, blood, tissue compatibility. They weren't raising a son. They were maintaining a backup. The worst part? The trial failed. I wasn't compatible after all. I was useless to them. That's why they hated me. That night, I didn't scream. I didn't confront them. I just understood. For the first time in my life, the cruelty made sense. And something inside me changed. Instead of fighting back, I became good. Painfully good. I cleaned without being asked. I spoke calmly. I thanked them. I checked on my dad every day after work. I told my mom she looked nice. I smiled through the insults. I took the blame when they snapped. It confused them. My mom started watching me like I was dangerous. My dad once asked, "What are you playing at?" I wasn't playing. I was choosing kindness for myself. Because here's the twist no one saw coming. My sister didn't die. She recovered. And years later, I was the one who walked away. Last month, I moved out without warning. No argument. No goodbye note. I left copies of the documents on the kitchen table and my childhood house key beside them. They've been calling nonstop. Not to apologize, but to ask if I understand now. I do. And that's exactly why I'm done. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the story. If this one messed with your head even a little, you're not alone. If you enjoy these kinds of unbelievable Reddit stories with twists you don't see coming, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part.